Hi guys, welcome to this very first episode of my piano theory course right here on YouTube. Over the next coming weeks I'm going to be releasing a lesson every day from Monday till Friday, and I'm going to take you on this journey through music theory in general, but also specifically music theory for piano. So in this course I'm going to be starting all the way at the beginning, explaining you everything you need to know, so even if you've never seen a piano before, you'll be fine. The most important thing to me is that I don't want to skip anything because I don't know what your level is at this moment. So that's why I'm going to take it from the start. If you already know something, feel free to skip it. But I've made a course like this before about 2 years ago, and a lot of people told me that even though they thought they knew some stuff, when they watched the video, they figured out that there was actually quite a lot to learn. So for now, let me kick off right here. If you want to see lessons for specific songs, please have a look at pgmpiano.com because I have a full list of all of the lessons I've ever done right there. Also, all of the lessons for the course will be in the playlist where this lesson is in as well. So if you want to follow along with the course, please add that playlist to your favorites or save the URL so you can find it back easily. You can also simply subscribe to the YouTube channel and check out the notifications whenever a new lesson is being put up. But like I said, it will be Monday through Friday. Okay, so now that we've got all of that out of the way, let's start with the obvious. This is a piano. Now, I'm not showing the entire piano. This is the last note you can see on the right, and this is the last one you can see on the left. But there's actually 4 more notes on either side. Okay, so just so you know that. Now I quickly want to talk to you about some of the obvious stuff you can see right away, but it also has some implications. So first of all, this piano is a regular piano with 88 keys. There's also other models out there with around 60 or around 40 keys, which are basically smaller. Okay, it doesn't really matter how big your piano is at this moment, but if you don't have a piano yet, I would always advise you to buy an 88 key one because you have a bigger register and you can simply play more on there. Okay, but if you have a smaller one, using the transpose function, which you can actually Google, you can shift notes and you'll be able to play a lot as well. Cool. So having said that, this is a piano. You've probably seen one before in your life, and the main thing you can notice is that there's white keys and there's black keys. Okay, this is actually really important because the white keys and the black keys, the combination of them allows you to navigate on the piano. As you can see, there's a little gap right here, and there's a little bit of a bigger gap right here as well. And that means that instead of having black keys all over right here, you can actually navigate and look for these gaps. So therefore we have 2 keys and then 3 keys, 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay, and this makes it rather easy to figure out where to place your hands. Maybe not right now, but it will be later on. If we have a look at the white keys, you will notice that there's actually no gaps in between. It's like a millimeter or something like that. They're actually adjacent right here. The black keys have gaps, so you can actually put your fingers in the middle right there when you're playing stuff. Okay, this allows for a certain grip. So let's say you're playing something like this. You can place your finger against that key, so you know exactly where to play it. Whereas if you're on the white keys, you could stick it in between right there, play something like this. So this also allows for some grip and basically allows you to navigate even if you're not looking at the piano. Okay, when you're playing on the black notes, you don't have any grip to navigate like in the middle right here, but the keys kind of stick out, so it's a lot easier to feel them anyway. If you play the white keys right here, so you're not having your fingers up in there but you play it at the bottom, then it's going to be a little bit harder to navigate because you don't have any black keys to touch. However, because the distance between all of these keys is exactly the same, it's quite easy to simply go through it and keep the same grip like that. Okay, so that's the difference between white and black keys. Also with the white keys, you have to pay attention that you're playing exactly on that key, because if you kind of lose your grip, you might play an extra note right there. So let's say I want to play the G, then I need to make sure that I'm not accidentally also playing that A. Whereas on the black keys, there's like no way that's gonna happen because they're sticking out, they're quite thin, so you're quite safe right there. That's an important difference as well. Apart from that, the distance between the black keys is a little bit different than with the white keys. The white keys right here in an octave have a certain distance. When I play it on the black keys, it's just that little bit shorter. So that's also an important difference. Therefore, it might be easier for you to play octaves on the black keys than on the white. And also, when I'm playing an octave right here, let me get my fingers out of the way, I have to pay attention that I'm not accidentally also hitting that note and also hitting that note. So I have to stay clear of these corners right here, which is also one thing you don't have to worry about on the black keys, because there's no way you're going to hit that other note anyway. So these are the main differences between the white keys and the black keys when it comes to appearance and feel. Now I want to talk to you a little bit about how to navigate on the piano, because we can basically divide the piano into sections. If you have a look right here, you can see a section right here, 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 and here. And it's basically all the same. It starts with a white note, then a black, white, black, white, and then it's white, black, white, black, white, black, white. Okay? So basically 3 whites and 2 blacks, and 4 whites and 3 blacks. And we have the same right here. 3, 4, 3, 4. Okay? 3, 4, and here 3, 4. So what that leaves us with is a section right here of 12 notes, 7 white notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 5 black notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can basically divide the entire piano into these segments of 12 notes. So have a little go, see if you can figure out these little boxes of 7 white keys and 5 black keys, and try that out. It should be easy for you to recognize them after a little while. So that's all I wanted to tell you about the visual appearance of the piano and about the way it kind of feels with your fingers in between. So have a little go at that as well. See if you can find these boxes by simply feeling where they are. And now in the next couple of lessons, obviously we're going to focus way less on the appearance and on the way it feels, and we're going to start with the sounds, because eventually that's what it's all about. So thank you so much for watching to this first lesson. I know it's very basic, very introductory, and most of the stuff is quite obvious, but it's good to think about it a little while to see how the piano is actually laid out and why it's laid out like that. So thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Remember to stay subscribed to the channel, and you can always head out to pgmpiano.com to watch any of the over 300 lessons that are up there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.